YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Dolph, Rock Street News, Book and Street TV. Hey, man, say, man, by the way, man, you just tuned into one of the fastest growing YouTube channels out there. Hey, man, you know we gonna keep it street, we gonna keep it real, we gonna keep that boy Young Dolph, the king of Memphis, name alive. Long live Flipper. Hey, man, before we get into the content, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and cut on that post notification, and drop a comment once you get into the content. It's all free, family. One. Hey, man, say, man, today, man, I want to talk more about that man, Young Dolph. Rest in peace to Young Dolph. Long live that man Flipper. Long live Adolph Thornton. Y'all, I want to talk about Young Dolph's relationship with Monica. You know, the singer Monica from Atlanta. She been a star since she was a young teen. But that girl Monica, you know, she had a relationship with that man Young Dolph. As everybody knows, she was at the funeral and said some very heartfelt things at the funeral. But it also raised some eyebrows about Monica and Young Dolph, and possibly Monica's role in the passing of Young Dolph. You know, first and foremost, it was very suspicious that Monica had happened to be in Memphis the day before Dolph was murdered. Now, how do I know she was in Memphis? Because it came out of her own mouth in so many words. Monica let it be known that she had seen Young Dolph the day before he was murdered. She said in her speech at the funeral, you know, stating that she did not know that would be the last time she would see him alive. So what was Monica doing in Memphis? Now remember, Dolph was in Memphis. He was at the cancer center like on the 14th. He was also there on the 15th and the 16th. He was staying at the Peabody Hotel, a luxury hotel in Memphis. I'm curious to know, why was he staying at this hotel for 3 days anyway? You know, he took his picture right here at the hotel with this young lady who claimed she had cleaned his room, so he had a room there. But why was he there? I mean, Dolph has estates in Memphis and a lot of properties in Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm just curious why he was even staying at the Peabody. But could he have been staying there because he had, you know, a situation going on here he didn't want anybody to know about? He needed some privacy. Could that situation possibly have been Monica herself? Now remember, Dolph was a lot of places between the 14th and the 16th when he was allegedly killed on the 17th, but that's disputable. You know, the person who took his picture right here, you know, hey, they're disputing it, saying this was not today, which means the 17th. They saying this picture was the 16th. But anyways, was Monica sleeping with Young Dolph? It wasn't a lot of opportunities, really. And then what was she doing in Memphis? Those two things are very curious. The only thing that could make it a common denominator is maybe they was at that Peabody together. So was Monica and Dolph in a relationship, sleeping together? It's possible. Now remember, look, Dolph was looking out for Monica and C. Murder's kids. Now we know this because C. Murder, he wrote a letter that Monica read at the funeral, and he had also, you know, did an interview, you know, praising Young Dolph for looking out for his kids. Could this been a situation where Dolph was fucking Monica? And he's just so real, he lets C. Murder know this is what's going on, but I'm gonna take care of X, Y, and Z like a real nigga. And C Murder respected that. Since who knows if he was coming home? And by the way, Monica likes tall niggas now. C Murder's tall, Dolph's tall, thin. Even her ex-boyfriend, the one that allegedly, committed suicide, that's, I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, his last name was Weems or something like that. He was a tall, skinny guy. Street guy. She liked them tall, skinny, street niggas. So, I'm thinking that they had a relationship. It was more going on than just being friends. It wasn't no happenstance. It's right here puts her in the play where she could have been involved, in a couple different conspiracies that have definitely floated out there. Now let's speak on this conspiracy. They say maybe Dolph faked his own death to avoid a RICO charge that he thought was coming his way, allegedly. He had caught some previous cases in Memphis. And maybe, this was his way of getting out. That's one conspiracy. If that's the case, and he wanted to fake his own death, then Monica will be very important as he know her skills as a mortician. Certified mortician. She has been doing this for years with her family. So those skills will be coming in very, very handy if he wanted to fake his own death. There's no doubt about that. But it also ties into the whole fact that maybe he was killed before the 17th. And they wanted to make it look a certain way. Well, she could have very well been instrumental in making him look a certain way. As if he wasn't dead when he really was dead. When, the whole scene at Makita's. The people who believe that's a conspiracy, they believe it was all staged. Her skills will be very important in that aspect as well. Like I said, man, look, Monica ain't new to none of this. She been messing with street niggas her whole life. She also been in the game for a long time and she understands the sacrifices that has to be made sometimes. I'm sure she's done some shit that she did not want to do. And if she was tied into, possibly being a pawn in the death of young Dolph, then she would be very instrumental. A mortician. Hey, I watched one interview where she was saying, look, being a mortician taught her how to speak to the grieving, how to empathize with them, really pretty much how to be, fake with them and smooth them over and, make it look as good as possible. And I tell you, at that funeral, if that's what she was doing, then she need an Oscar. Hey, she has those type of skills. The people that looked at her speech at that funeral were like, oh, it was so heartfelt. Yeah, because you know why? She has those type of skills. Or is it because, you know why? She really had that type of relationship with Dolph. When she made that speech, she named some people that she sent condolences out to, and it was, mothers, fathers. But she didn't mention Mia J by name. And if I'm not mistaken, they probably in some type of business relationship. She didn't mention Trey, Ari by name. And she's, they've been to her concerts. They have a relationship. It might be some type of, Mia J may have very well knew that Monica and Dolph was having a sexual relationship. Mia and Dolph wasn't married. That was his partner, his life partner. They wasn't married. So she may have very well knew. When Monica was making that speech, she was, part of it to me that really stood out was kind of how, when she did say something to Mia J and the kids, it was almost like, let me help you type stuff. Like maybe there was some tension before. But Monica's not new to none of this action. It's been part of her life. Even her, her life after music. She's doing shows now, you know what I mean? Like, talking about the lives of dead rappers and, how they met their demise and stuff like that. And she's even stated that she loved true crime stuff. So if she was a pawn in this, on either side of those conspiracies, she would be the perfect player. But look, here's my take. You know, if she was involved from the beginning, she could have been very well planted to start a relationship with Dolph, gain his trust. This could have been something that was planned a few years down the road. But I don't think it's the case. I believe Monica and Dolph had a real relationship. They were fucking around, had some serious feelings for each other. She was coming back and forth to Memphis probably. Low-key at the Peabody. And I also don't think she would have been involved in a conspiracy to doctor this man up if he was killed 2 days prior. And none of that shit. It's only ironic that she was in Memphis the day before because we all don't know her relationship that deep with Dolph. But I think this makes total sense. It kind of cancels out all the conspiracy involving her. You know, the only thing that bothers me is that she did know Gotti's mama. I'm not sure how deep that relationship went. I'm not sure if she knew Gotti's sisters. I'm not sure how in depth she knew Yo Gotti. But like I said, I don't think she's tied into that part of the conspiracy at all. But I do believe her and Dolph was fucking around and had a relationship. So, you know, hey man, look. So all the conspiracy theories out there, look, I hope I shed some light on that for y'all. You know, kill Monica out the whole situation, man. She ain't have nothing to do with the passing that boy young Dolph. I believe their relationship was real. And I believe it was known by Mia J. She was doing stuff with the kids like her and Dolph was like that. You dig? But anyway, look, do me a favor, jump in that comment section, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, get on that post notification. It's all free, family. Tell me what you think about this whole ordeal. Do you believe in either one of those conspiracies? Or do you believe what I'm saying? Until next time, YouTube, one.